August 4th, 2007, Yankee Stadium. Alex Rodriguez crushes his 500th home run, youngest player ever to reach that milestone at 32 years old. The crowd goes silent, not cheering, silent.
Runners lead. The pitch swung on, hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. It is going to be gone. He's done it.
The greatest shortstop who ever lived. 3 MVPs, 696 home runs, and somehow one of the most hated players in baseball history. But here's what nobody tells you about ARod. His story isn't about steroids or scandals. It's about a kid who had everything, lost it all, and spent 20 years trying to prove he belonged. And the ending, you won't believe it. Everyone talks about Jeter, Griffey, Bonds, but the guy who put up better numbers than all of them, the pariah, until today. Let me ask you something. What if I told you ARod was on track to break every record in baseball, and he did it while carrying baggage that would have crushed anyone else? Stay with me, because this story is about to get wild. But before we get to the legend, I need to tell you about the moment that changed everything. The decision that haunted Alex Rodriguez for the rest of his life. 2000. He's 25 years old, best player in baseball, 4-time All-Star, 2 Gold Gloves. The Seattle Mariners want him to stay. His childhood team, the New York Mets, are calling. And then Texas offers him $252 million over 10 years. The richest contract in sports history. Not just baseball. Sports. What would you do? We'll get to his choice. But first, you need to understand where this kid came from, because it makes what he became even more tragic. Alexander Emmanuel Rodriguez, born July 27th, 1975. Washington Heights, New York City. Dominican parents. His dad owned a shoe store, and young Alex would watch Mets games dreaming of pinstripes. But when Alex was 9, his father abandoned the family, just left. His mom worked 2 jobs to keep food on the table. They moved to Miami, and baseball became Alex's escape, his way out of poverty. Westminster Christian School. By age 17, Alex was the #1 high school prospect in America. Scouts were seeing things they'd never seen before. A shortstop with 30 home run power who could run like a center fielder and had the instincts of a chess master. 1993. The Seattle Mariners drafted him first overall. Alex was 18 years old, and the comparison started immediately. The next Cal Ripken. The next Ernie Banks. But Alex didn't want to be the next anyone. He wanted to be the first Alex Rodriguez. 1996, Alex's first full season. 36 home runs, 123 RBIs, .358 batting average at shortstop. He finished second in MVP voting at age 20. To put that in perspective, that's like if a college sophomore came into the league and immediately became a superstar. Unheard of. Now, quick question for you. Drop a comment below. Who's the most talented player you've ever seen waste their legacy? Because what Alex was about to do would define what could have been. Keep watching. Seattle fell in love with Alex. He was humble, hardworking, smiling. He played alongside Ken Griffey Jr. and Randy Johnson. The Mariners were stacked. 1998, 42 home runs, 46 stolen bases. A 40-40 season, only the 3rd player ever to do it. Alex was 23 years old. 2000, .316 average, 41 homers, 132 RBIs, 3rd MVP voting. At 25, he was already one of the best players in baseball. And then came the decision. Texas Rangers, $252 million over 10 years. The Mariners couldn't match it. The Mets were close, but Texas, they backed up a truck of money. Alex took it, and everything changed. Overnight, Alex went from beloved to villain. Seattle fans burned his jersey. Sports writers called him greedy. Even teammates criticized him. He chose money over winning, they said. But here's what nobody talks about. Alex grew up watching his mother break her back working double shifts. He saw his dad leave with nothing. And when someone offers you generational wealth, life-changing, family-changing money, you take it. Was it the right decision for his legacy? No. But was it the right decision for his life? Absolutely. Texas was a disaster. Alex put up video game numbers: 52 homers in 2001, 57 in 2002, 47 in 2003. And the Rangers finished last every single year. Dead last. Sports writers destroyed him. Empty stats on a bad team. He only cares about personal numbers. The narrative was set. Alex was selfish. 2003. The Yankees traded for Alex. But there was a problem. They already had a shortstop named Derek Jeter. So Alex, the greatest shortstop in baseball, moved to third base. For the team. For a chance to win. And you know what happened? People still hated him. Here's a question for you. Why do we love some athletes and hate others for the exact same things? Drop a comment, because ARod's treatment reveals something dark about how we view our heroes. Keep watching. The controversy is just getting started. 2004. Alex's first year in New York. 286 hits, 36 home runs, 106 RBIs. Great numbers. But the Yankees lost to Boston in the ALCS after being up 3-0. The media crucified Alex. 2005, he hit .321 with 48 home runs, won his second MVP award, led the league in homers, RBIs, and slugging, and people still found ways to criticize him. He disappears in the playoffs, they said. Never mind that he was the best player in baseball. 2007, 314, 54 homers, 156 RBIs, third MVP award. Only 8 players in history have won 3 MVPs. But the cheers at Yankee Stadium were always mixed with boos. Then came the phone call that changed everything. 2009, February. Sports Illustrated breaks the story. Alex Rodriguez tested positive for steroids in 2003. The world stopped. Alex held a press conference, admitted it.
To tell the truth and to apologize to my teammates and baseball fans everywhere. During the year 2001, 2002, 2003, I experimented with a banned substance that eventually triggered a positive test.
Said he used from 2001 to 2003 when he was in Texas. Blamed the pressure, the contract, the expectations. Some people forgave him, most didn't. The scarlet letter was permanent. But here's the insane part. Even after admitting to steroids, Alex kept producing. 2009, he led the Yankees to a World Series championship. Hit .365 with 6 homers in the playoffs. Hit a go-ahead homer in Game 4 of the World Series. Finally, Alex got his ring. The monkey off his back. Validation. For one beautiful moment, New York loved him. But it didn't last. 2013. Biogenesis scandal. MLB suspends Alex for the entire 2014 season. 211 games. The longest drug suspension in baseball history. Alex fought it, hired lawyers, went to arbitration, lost. He was 38 years old and his career looked over. Most players would have retired, taken the money and disappeared. But not Alex. He had something to prove. 2015, age 39, hip surgeries, knee problems, no baseball for a year. Everyone said he was done. Opening day, home run. The crowd goes crazy.
See ya! A long home run!
May, home run number 660, tying Willie Mays.
Rodriguez, number 660, tying him with Willie Mays for 4th place on the all-time home run list.
Home run number 661, passing Willie Mays.
Home run number 661 for Alex Rodriguez. That breaks the tie with Willie Mays, and it breaks the tie with the Orioles.
July, only the 29th player ever with 3,000 hits. Home run number 696. Alex hit .250 with 33 homers in 2015. At 40 years old, after missing an entire season. Impossible. But 2016 was the end. He couldn't hit anymore. The bat was too slow. The Yankees released him in August. 22 seasons, over, just like that. Final numbers are absurd. 696 home runs, 4th all-time. 3,115 hits. 2,086 RBIs, 3rd all-time. 295 career average, 930 OPS. 3 MVPs, 14 All-Star selections. 1 World Series ring. 10 Silver Slugger awards. But numbers don't capture Alex Rodriguez. He was never going to make the Hall of Fame. Steroids guaranteed that. But does that erase what he accomplished? The kid from Washington Heights who became one of the 5 greatest defensive players ever? Mike Trout modeled his swing after ARod. Manny Machado wore number 13 because of him. Fernando Tatis Jr. studied his footwork at shortstop. Alex influenced an entire generation, even if they won't admit it.
I broke the rules, and if that's the penalty, that's completely on me. But I think that opportunity, but it was a real gift to me because it allowed me to meet Dr. David, in which I talk about a lot, my therapist.
After retirement, Alex became a broadcaster, bought an NBA team, started a business empire, dated Jennifer Lopez, became a mentor to young players. And you know what's crazy? People started to forgive him. Not everyone, but enough. Because Alex Rodriguez represents something we don't want to admit. We're all complicated. We all make mistakes. We all want redemption. He was the most talented player of his generation who made the worst decisions at the worst times. He could have been the greatest ever, clean, but he took shortcuts, and it cost him everything. There's a photo of Alex from 2009 holding the World Series trophy. He's crying, not tears of joy, tears of relief, like he finally proved he wasn't a fraud. That's how we should remember him. Not as statistics or scandals, but as a man who spent his entire life trying to be loved and never quite figured out how. You can hate the steroids, you can hate the contract, you can hate the ego, but you can't deny the talent, you can't deny the impact. Alex Rodriguez was a generational talent who sabotaged his own legacy. But even with all the mistakes, all the controversy, all the hate, he was still one of the greatest to ever play the game. And that's the tragedy. Because if Alex had just trusted his talent, if he just played clean, we'd be talking about him the way we talk about Ruth and Mays and Aaron. Instead, we're left with the ultimate what if. If ARod's story made you think, if you're ready to dive into the complicated legends who shaped sports, hit that subscribe button. Chronicles of the Game doesn't shy away from the truth. We tell the full story. The good, the bad, the ugly. Alex Rodriguez made us question what greatness really means. Now it's our turn to make sure his story, mistakes and all, teaches us something. See you in the next one.